YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Nate, and I'm here today. I want to do a little review on my Sigma SW9VE. When I first got this gun, well, I had two of them. I bought one about 3 years ago. Didn't like it. Well, I liked it, but didn't like the trigger pull. It was way too stiff. So I figured, get rid of it. So I got rid of it, and I got me a bodyguard. Bow. And then I said, well, Sigma's alright. So I ended up coming into a trade. Got a trade, do a couple trades, little thing like that. Came into the Smith & Wesson for a little bit of nothing again. I said, man, I wonder what I could do to improve this thing. So I started looking on YouTube, started checking out some different things, and I said, well, it's looking like best thing to do to this is polish it, which I polished it a while ago. Probably need polish again now. It's kind of, it ain't dull, but it's a little, could use a cleaner. Polish the barrel, polish the slide, put a Parker grip on it. Nice. Love that thing, man. Thing makes your hand feel great. And also, I trimmed down the corners on the clip because those things will, when you got it on your side, it'll kind of nip at you. Trim that down, no problem. Carries perfect. Perfect. It's a good gun, man. I like this little gun. And you know what? Even though I said I didn't like the trigger, which now I've definitely done the trigger perks, of course, taking the two springs out. That was very easy. And it also, man, it makes for a way better shot. When I first got this gun, my group was kind of off because it was like, man, you had to pull so hard. But now, man, probably about I would say maybe a 5-pound trigger pull, and I'm hitting like crazy. My group is super tight. Only thing I want to do to this gun other is my sights. Definitely want to change the sights out on this. Somebody had the SD model and they put the M&P sights on it. I don't know if the M&P sights will fit on this, the iron sight, but I definitely want to change the sight. And that's really the only other thing I really want to do to it because it's become a good looking gun. And that also, man, to me, I had a couple Glocks, and this thing right here, man, no lie, with the feel of it, now since I got the Packard, the hand grip and the clip down, man, it almost feels better than the Glock. I can't even lie. And the shooting, I've actually never, even with the old one I never had a problem with any jamming issues or nothing. Even with even shooting hollow points and everything, man. I shoot everything. I shoot hollow tips, flat, all that. And I've never had a problem with it jamming at all. It shoots perfectly, man. As long as you keep it cleaned up, well, I keep all my stuff cleaned up, so I don't know how to act dirty, but cleaned up, man, it flawlessly. And I also picked up a Remora um, side holster for it. Great holster. I spent $30 something on it, but it's a great holster. And it also has like a where you can put it around your belt and clip it if you want to, or you can just stick it inside your pants, man. It has like a non-slip uh type of feel to it, and it will not move, man. And I used to think when I first got it, I was like, man, that thing seemed like it just fall out or whatever. You're gonna just fall on the ground, but man, that thing is actually tight, stays in there. I have no problems out of it. So if you think about a case for your gun, mid-size, full size, I would definitely check out Remora covers, Remora cases. I don't know if you can see that. That's the tag. And man, it's very good case, man. I love that case. Um, but yeah, man, that's pretty much my review on my Sigma, man. A lot of people talk about let me tell you, I was at the Bass Pro the other day, and I was just up there, just looking at a couple guns, and guy was asking about they had one of these. I think it might have been the newer model. I don't know, but it kind of looked like it was this. I really didn't get a good look, but guy was asking about it. He's like, man, I don't really want to spend a whole bunch of money, and I think they had it on there for like $299 or something like that, $289. And the guy was like, oh, that gun's junk, you know. Of course, every time you go in a gun store, the guys behind the shelves, I don't know if they think they know everything or what it is, but they always gotta try to sell you the highest price stuff or something. I don't know. But this guy was in there. He was like, man. He asked the guy. He's like, I mean, I don't really. I just want it for home defense, just something to sit in the house. Is the gun good? I was, oh, it's junk. If you should spend, you could just spend your money and get an M&P and all this. And I'm like, man, it's something. I mean, man, this gun is perfect. I've never had. I've had way more expensive guns and had problems out of them. I've never had a problem out of this gun. This gun, any bullet I put in there is shot out. I've never had a problem with it jamming. Never had a problem with it stovepipe. Nothing. That's one thing I can say about it. The trigger pull was kind of, was slightly harsh at first, but once you take those two springs out, it doesn't even matter anymore. So if you're really thinking about getting a Sigma or SD9, even better, I would definitely get one, man. Definitely for the price. These are like some of the best guns to me for the price. And Smith & Wesson has definitely been proven to be. They make some of the best guns out. I've shot a lot of guns, and Smith & Wesson all the way around, like as far as the company, man, they definitely step their game up, and I love them, man. They got a customized shop. They do it all. I like the Smith & Wessons. Even they bottom grade gun I never had any problems out of. I trust my life on it. A lot of people say, "Oh, I wouldn't trust my life on that gun," and blah 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 blah. But that's bull crap. This gun, man, I would trust my life on this gun more than I would trust it on some expensiver guns that I've shot and had problems out of. So, in my eyes, that little Sigma, which SD9 is about the same thing, both of them, man, good guns. You can't beat the price, and it's basically the same thing as a Glock, almost. Glock definitely is proven. Everybody knows that. But those Smith & Wessons, they're on their way, man. They're good guns, man. So think about getting it for the price. Don't let nobody shoot you down. All right, man, I'm out.